Good morning, everyone. It is Stephen and Andrea from Pin in the Atlas. You can see those massive tailing piles that we're at. It's a beautiful, crisp morning. The sun is just starting to heat everything up. But listen to the quiet. It's a perfect area to camp. And there's a lot to see here. What is this place?
We're at an abandoned mercury mine in Nevada, and it was estimated that back in 1943 there were 2,766 flasks of mercury taken out of this particular mine. Now, mercury was discovered here in the very early 1900s, and the place has been abandoned since the 1940s. Let's explore.
So the first item, you might have seen behind Andrea earlier, is this contraption. Now this was a mercury mine, so the process is different than others because you see, normally a bin like this, it would be like a ball mill where they could crush the ore down, but mercury obviously is completely different.
So this looks like it turned. Whether or not it was turning horizontally or vertically, I don't know, but with all the little holes in it, it looks like the process was turning and the ore would be coming out of the holes, maybe?
Either that or it's just a gigantic washing machine drum.
Interesting.
Very much so. And then just beyond it is a first little cabin we'll take a look in. Now this place, like Andrea said, has been abandoned since the 40s, right?
Yeah. I don't know whether or not some sort of mining went on in the 50s, but the actual processing mercury mine was abandoned in the 40s, so I believe.
Right. And look at how the wood down here is starting to rot away. Nails are popping out. But it was originally clad in that roofing material, which we have seen before. Here's a look inside. The floors look in really good shape, but they moved quite a bit there.
Let me just see if I can see how sturdy the floorboards are. Oh, they've all rotten and gone through over to my left. Very spongy. Shall I take the camera and take it in? Okay, let's just... So you can see in the corner where all the floorboards have given way. Nice large window. Some sort of hanging contraption on the wall there. And let's poke in this room. You see all the ceiling has fallen down. Lots of rat droppings. Boarded up window over there in the corner. A couple of water pipes. And the floorboards are looking pretty crappy, so I won't go in there. Working my way back. You can see the ceiling is falling down.
But they've got above, it was all wired for electrics.
Yeah. But you can see there's kind of like three lots of ceiling. You've got the tin, and then some more boards, and then the large boards for cladding. And I don't know what the correct terminology for those large boards.
Those are just, which ones are you?
The big one that's flapping here.
Oh, those are just like OSB press board.
There you go. OSB press board apparently. And we'll make our way back out to Stephen. There we go. Oh,
Here you can see there's the front door.
Did you see what's written on the front door? Don't know what that means.
And then there in the ceiling, you can see where the stove was to vent out. And then also against this back wall, there's another door there. I don't know if that was for that back room, if that was a bathroom, or if that's just an extra door somewhere. And we'll continue on. So there's the cabin we were just in. We're going to continue up. So they had a little bit of a retaining wall built up here. There's the remains of a glass flagon on top there. So we have this building, and then the bunkhouse. So then like this, next door, don't know if these were one of those just tool sheds, extra supplies.
There's a bed frame in here, in the corner.
And there's electricity in here. Hard to determine what this could have been. There's a let's get over here on the other side. See that stainless piece right there, and then that wood. It created like a little box, and it's got a hole there for like a drain possibly. So that is interesting. As you can see there, they had all the amenities of home. They could watch television after a hard day's work. Might have only been one channel, but it's better than nothing. You might be able to also get a sneak peek of some of the other buildings up on the hillside. But first, I'm gonna go through this.
This must be the bunkhouse. Now I don't know how many miners worked here or stayed here during the mining operation, but this still looks in pretty good condition.
Yeah. And you don't know if it's one of those situations where this is still original or people are coming out and helping refurbish some of these pieces.
Oh, some of the woodwork is a bit gnarly.
Yeah, over there's
Shall we start up this end and walk down?
And a plunger.
It's a tobacco or cigarette tin lid on the floor. Okay, a little bit gnarly. This first room looks like it was a bathroom or toilet. 2 cubicles.
The water closet.
And you've also got a hole in the wall, hole in the floor for drainage. And again wired for electricity.
Yep.
Okay, so these bits might be a bit gnarly to tread on. I'll let you go in there.
Well, this is very large. And again, in the center of the room, it's got some drainage. It's all covered in wood, so I don't think this would have been a shower room. Maybe a washroom.
It's got a boiler vent up to the right and then a little loft hatch to the left.
Yeah.
And wallpaper.
Wallpaper on the shelves. The cement floors in here. Still have some carpeting in this room. And the couch. Sofa bed. Wood paneling. Electrics right there. Now that electrical socket on the far wall looks very modern in comparison to what you would expect to see from the 40s. Yeah, these floorboards seem really solid here. Look at the sofa bed. And the drywalls come down in here. Again, modern electrical wires and sockets there. And then obviously with the mason board, not mason board, drywall, gypsum board. And you can see through to the last room.
So I wonder how many men slept in here.
Before continuing up to the other buildings, this is the last one on this level. It's got a very wide opening. You see, you got that vent pipe hanging on with some tie wire. Windows on every wall. So again, another bunkhouse. A room, fit a couple miners with some bunk beds in there. Don't know. There's a good look back down over the valley and where we've just walked up from. You see those are the tailing piles from this morning. Now we're up above, even with them. We still got to go up those ones though. This looks like the remains of the mill.
Now it says keep out danger, or danger keep out. Danger bad holes.
Bad holes. So there must be some, oh I can see now, yeah, the cement is
It's all caved down,
caved in, yeah, broken apart.
Wow. See all the water pipes.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if there was some leaks and it's subsided the foundations. So we'll definitely stay out of that one. A bunch of cracks all over here. And you can see that second post in along the top. See how it's come away from the truss up there? Maybe from the wind, well, you can see how the whole building is leaning and in shambles. But there, you can see the mechanism, like the ore chute, a little ore chute right there, which would come down along this way. And then back out, that front wall's caved out. And there's another hole. That one doesn't go down too far. Look at the color of the corrugated metal. It's like it's all sunburnt. looking at this channel running through as well. I always like looking at the building techniques that they used. How vastly different it is today. And in most cases, not all that different. And what's in this room back here? Some cardboard boxes. Looks like electrical cable. And some workbenches.
Have you seen how they've suspended the shelves with bits of wire? So we have seen that before, and we couldn't figure out whether or not the shelves were suspended on wire. So that answers our question.
That's a quick way to just hold that up. As you can see, like the middle one still has wire suspended. The one on the left side, you can see how it's leaning. Just up the little road adjacent to that mill site is this tiny little cabin. So this is one of the first tiny homes, it looks like. Very small, very humble. Got a wooden, is that a porch? Does that go all the way over to the other one? Get a look at that. Got a bench out here, workbench. Yeah, and this is like, almost looks like decking that continues on. Unless this was still part of it and it's come down, you can see there's metal and debris all over the place. So there's that little cabin we just walked out of. And over to this one. Water pipes in here.
Yeah, this looks like a kitchen sink with a drainer, how it slopes down towards the...
To the center there.
Yeah. And I would say that this would be cold storage. There's also a fly screen in there, so definitely cold storage. Or a larder of some sort.
Wow, look at the timbers that they used on the roof there. They've got electric wiring. Yeah, fly screens. It's really neat. The temperature is very cold in there. Let's back out because the ceiling is quite low. See, some rats have made a nest up in there.
Well, this next room is a bit curious.
There's a funny little window in the door
We've
there.
got the window in the door, shelving, and to the right, this is a cupboard.
Oh wow.
But you've also got...
It's like shelving all over the...
Yeah, you've also got kind of like a top shelf.
Very interesting. In the kitchen area kind of had the same thing going on.
So I'm wondering then, you've got a bunkhouse with, I don't know, 6, 10, 20 men. they would have a cook that would cook for the whole men, the whole of the men, the troop. So this might be that sort of area where they can wash, prepare. I know there's no stove, but maybe, I don't know, just a thought.
Yeah, well, if you're, yeah, I mean, well, maybe the cabin over there, the outside was like the big barbecue area or something.
Could be.
These were connected, so this was all just guests.
You've got a quaint little window in the corner.
It's a little shelf. I wonder if this was a little bedroom or something. No, this is awesome.
There's no stove in here though.
Big pipe. Remains of a chair.
You've even got some cloth still on the door.
Just above the mill. And it looks like we have some more workshops. We'll start over here on the left with the smallest one and work down over towards the top of that mill site. We've got a road that continues.
Oh, there's a mine.
Oh, let's take a look at this real quick. That's had a major failure at the front there. Look at the grass is growing. I don't see that a lot.
There's a lot of footprints, so
footprints. Here's some of the timbers that have come down. There's some more underneath there. Let's see if I can carefully. And also, there's a lot of moisture in the ground.
So I wonder if this flooded.
Oh, people have made their way down in there. Oh, that is ice cold air coming out.
Do you need a torch?
Oh, I won't be able to really get in.
Here, let me take your glasses. They're the torches. Really, really unstable. You can see all the rocks.
Yeah.
Fractured.
Well, people braver than me have gone in there.
So this looks like it was part of the adit that's all caved in.
Again, look at the different color of the tin. See, this one's all sunburned. That one's looks like galvanized.
Well, they had a loo in there, by the looks of it, yeah.
Yep. Cement foundations. A hot water heater. And another one of those sink things.
Wash area. I wonder if this was a shower room.
This looks like this could have been a shower room. Which is also, like I said, funny because it's all clad in wood. I know by today's standards, that's, you definitely would not be doing that, but.
So you do have like a pipe here, a drain.
Floor drain, yeah.
And there are pipes.
With like where shower heads would have been. So this is a cool little building here.
It's neat, isn't it? Oh, bucket on the floor.
Paint bucket.
And then this obviously was covered at some point and the roof's come down by the looks of it.
It does look like that. Or was this the front wall, perhaps?
Oh, maybe.
But I wonder why they would wall it off and not put a roof. So there definitely had to have been a roof at some point. But you can see all the shelving.
For all their bits and pieces.
For all the mine parts. Mill parts, tools, extra fittings.
Is this a cyanide tank? Oh no, because they didn't use cyanide for mercury, did they?
No. They used, what was that, stills?
I've got a date.
That's inappropriate.
May 26, 1939.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Yep. Oh, and as a comparison, here we go. Those are the electrical outlets you would be accustomed to seeing. Those are obviously older compared to the ones that were in the bunkhouse.
This is a natty little room. Got a little workbench and windows, and that would have been a stove.
Stove, yep. You see how the earth behind it is trying to come in. This is all piped up, and there's a charring up there.
I don't think that. I don't know whether or not that would be original or somebody's come in here and tried to have a campfire.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Now that there looks like it was a door at some point.
Door that's been repurposed because there's no hinges.
Yeah. And something was pinned to it. Got the old drawing pins.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Now this is a retort. So this is where they fire up and heat up the mercury to get the vapor. And they've got, there is some writing on a few of these bricks. Can't read all of them. Some of those that Delaware Fire Clay Company. Not sure. Well, that's pretty neat.
We've got lots of things on the ground.
Now this looks like at one point it was a deterrent valve.
And then another little room.
Bunch of shelving remains.
You've got a pipe coming up from the floor here, which is where the stove would have been, or some sort of vent, because you've got a vent pipe up there.
Yep.
And I have no idea what's in here, but I don't really want to disturb the dust.
And I still got a bunch of sacks stacked up in the corner.
Yeah, but look at the powder, and we don't know what that is.
Right. Yep.
So,
Stay out, stay alive.
yeah. Water container.
Then here's the top side of that mill. You can see the state of it from this angle. A bunch of it is missing. All that cement is cracked, ready to collapse down.
Now this pole here with the cross on the top, would that have been part of the electrics originally?
Yeah. Come to one last little building just up around the mill site, and that's it. We've kind of scoured around. Up over here, there's some more down in a different section, but let me see if I can gracefully scramble up this hill and peek inside. They had Dual locks. Definitely didn't want people getting in here. Solid construction. Again, I don't know if they would have kept explosives in here. You would think they would have dug it into the mountainside, but it's very sturdy. All clad in metal as well. So perhaps that's what it was. Or maybe this is where they kept the flasks before transporting. Clear on the other side of the camp. You can see this might have been the start of another mining operation. See, there's a big ore bin up on the hill there. To the left of that, looks like there might be some tracks. But we won't be climbing up there today. But we will be checking out this little cabin. Said we almost missed this one. We just barely got a glimpse of it. So I decided to walk over. Hello there. Do you you come here often?
These are just little bits that obviously people have found. A little teacup for a nice cup of tea. It's a base of a cup or a bowl. Hand painted. Made in Taiwan. Homer Laughlin, made in the USA. And it's got a little, I don't know if you can zoom in on that. It's got a little emblem on it. It's pretty neat. Big lizard enjoying the sunshine.
I was going to say, I'm interested in this piece over here.
Oh, there's another one just here, poking his head up, watching me. Can you see him? He's like hanging on.
He's like, if I stay still, they might not see me.
He's a cutie. So this is a miner's cabin, obviously. Totally different from the cabins that we've just seen and quite a distance away.
Right.
So I'm guessing that this was either the original prospector's house before the mine corporation bought the mine out, or possibly the superintendent, boss type of thing, keeping him away from the main crowd. I would say that there was a woman involved because of the teacups.
I like this old jerry can right here.
How old was that? Would that be? Shot full of bullet holes.
It's definitely been out here for a while.
That kind of reminds me of a military one.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately the porch has passed its sell-by date. That looks like it could have been the kitchen. Got like a kitchen sink just here, and a stove.
And a door laying on the floor there.
Let's see what's inside.
I like how the walls are still in good condition. Same materials throughout all of the buildings.
Well, it had lino, or a flooring of some sort. You can still see the remains of it.
Right.
There's a coat closet in the corner, a little wardrobe. Very humble. So would this be, you can see the plug sockets as well. So would this have been maybe the bedroom stroke living room? And just the kitchen separate?
Yeah, one just big living area.
And sleeping area? Because this would have been the front door with the porch.
Yep.
And it's got bars on the window around the other side. So I said, mercury was discovered here in the early 1900s, And then I know a mining corporation came in and bought the whole lot out. Oh, look at
There were
these.
screens, you can see.
These aren't bars at all. It's where the window frames would have been. That's neat. So yes, I think this could have been, as I said, the original miner or possibly the supervisor. What do you think?
I like your idea.
Now, I've got a fun fact about mines in Nevada. Did you know that there are over 200,000 known mines in the state of Nevada? And that's just the ones that they know about. I read that on a mining website. True story.
That's an incredible amount of mines.
I just noticed the big electrical socket input at the top there.
Yep.
Oh, cold storage. Yep.
Another lizard hanging out on the side. They're everywhere up here.
Now this tin says stove oil. Oops. On it. And that is definitely a cold storage place.
It's made out of cement. Shelving in the back. Looks like the door there.
Now, you know what's missing?
Outhouse.
I haven't seen any remains of any sort of toilet. Not in this establishment anyway.
Okay, we may have found the loo.
Well, it's strange loo with the door like
yeah,
this.
the door is small. An insulator for a handle.
I'm not showing you. It's a surprise.
Oh,
Take a look down there.
ooh, creepy.
Let me throw a rock down and see how far it goes. Because there's a little false floor there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
I can see one, I think.
Let me get the torch out. Does that do any good at all?
Oh, it's water.
Hang on.
So that's filled up.
Whoa! So, would that have been originally a mine that's flooded, or could that possibly be a well?
Either one. Well, there's mining up above us, so that could have been mining, or, like I say, yeah, digging down to find a well, and it flooded up. Don't know.
So we still haven't found the loo.
No. And no explorer's complete without a trip to the bathroom. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for coming along with us to explore this old mining camp.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed poking around. We still never found the loo. Anyway, get out there, go and explore, put another pin in the atlas, and we will see you on our next adventure. Bye.
Bye.